feel like my beautiful long lashes should be on one of those Hollywood TV shows that are like, where are they now? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my lashes and my experience using Latisse as a growth product for my lashes, which is basically a replacement or other alternative for, lash extensions or potentially more expensive options. I'm just gonna kind of walk you through, why I decided to try Latisse, what side effects I experienced, things you should know before, considering using it, and would I recommend it or not. I'm also going to take you through how I applied the product, how long I used it, because it's a little different than, what they typically recommend. So if you're interested in having long, natural lashes that you don't have to get replaced every few weeks or have to go in somewhere and have done, you can just do it completely at home. Keep watching because this video is for you. My journey with Latisse probably started around December. I was just really unhappy with my lashes. They were very short and sparse, and part of that had to do with my natural eyelash growth, and part of that had to do with tendencies of trichotillomania, which is where you kind of pull out hair as a way to cope with anxiety and other emotions. And unfortunately, that kind of took a toll on my eyelashes. I'm sorry. And so I remember I was at school and I was talking to my friend Drew, who works in the cosmetic industry. And, I was asking him what he thought about eyelash extensions, if he thought I would benefit from them, etc. And, he just turned to me and he was like, let's get you something on, a little more natural, a little more do-it-yourself. Why don't you look into Latisse? Honestly, I hadn't really heard that much about it. I'd seen like ads for it, but I had never been concerned with it up until that point. And so he recommended that I watch a video by his friend Mel, who is also a makeup artist, and she had been using Latisse and was a fan of it and kind of went through her process as well. So I watched her video and learned a lot from that. I will link her channel below, by the way. I love Mel. I've never met her, but she's a lovely, lovely human. So I watched her video and I was kind of liking what I was hearing, but the one thing I did learn is that Latisse is not a product that you can just buy. You need a prescription from your dermatologist. And so I went to my dermatologist over Christmas break, and I actually saw when I was in the bathroom that they had a sign and it was like Latisse BOGO, buy one, get one free. And so I went back into the room and I brought it up to my dermatologist and I was like, I've been hearing a lot about Latisse, but I know you need a prescription for it. Just trying to grow my eyelashes back and blah, 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 blah. Kind of gave her like my whole little story. And she was like not hesitant at all, like thought I would be a great fit for it, and wrote me out a prescription so that I could get the buy one, get one free. And it was buy one 5 milliliter, get one 3 milliliter free. So it wasn't the exact same, but it was kind of like buy one, get a little baby one for free. So this is the 5 milliliter size, and it looks small, but this is small and mighty. And then this is the 3 milliliter size, if you can tell, kind of in comparison. They look similar. It's mostly in their circumference is when you see the difference, but this is the 3 milliliter. Unfortunately, because it is cosmetic, even though it's from the dermatologist, my insurance didn't cover it. So my parents actually got it for me as a Christmas present. I started using it at the beginning of January, and you need to use it for 14 weeks straight. And so 16 weeks straight. I just read some instructions for you, which is a big deal because I don't read that often. And it is a 16-week treatment period. So, Allie, you should have done your research before making this video. There we go. Now we're all smarter. Latisse needs to be applied at night. You just put it along your lash line before you go to bed because you don't want the chance of it getting in your eye, getting in there, and it's just like, it helps it sit better. And just apply it on the top. You don't need to put any on the bottom, but your bottom lashes will grow along with your top lashes because some of it will kind of seep down. Apply it nightly, regularly, 7 days a week to begin with. And then after that period is done, then you'll just do it 3 days a week to maintain those lashes. I used it every day, and I kept progress pictures of every week throughout that period where you have to use it every day. And I will show you guys a quick slideshow of that right here. as you can see, even before, you know, the full time had elapsed, they were already starting to grow. I would say about 5 or 6 weeks in, so not even the full duration, but about 5 or 6 weeks in of using it, people were starting to comment on, you know, are those your natural lashes? Like, your lashes are so long. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Whoa, those are amazing, blah, 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 blah. And the best part is like, you can be like, yes, they're my lashes. Like, thank you. Even though it may seem long up front, you don't have to wait for the full time to start seeing results. As you can see by my slideshow, like they start to show within the first 3 or 4 weeks, and it's great because I hate things that don't show me progress quickly because then I'm tempted to give up. After you have finished the period of using it every day, you then go into using it 3 times a week just to maintain the lashes that you already have and improve the lashes that continue to grow in. I started using it in January, and I started with the 5 milliliter bottle, and it lasted me through 7 days a week, and then 3 days a week through July. I think I ran out of this one at the end of July, and then I've only been using this little 3 milliliter bottle for a few days now. So don't be alarmed by the small size of it because it does last you quite long. The one way to make it last as long as I did is to ignore the I don't even know, applicators, they call them. They come with a bunch of these applicators, and it says, use 1 applicator per eye nightly to apply accompanying Latisse. Basically, they're telling you to use 1 of these on each eye so there's not like cross-contamination with your Latisse, but they have, I mean, they're kind of just like normal brush material. So like the synthetic hairs, I feel like it would absorb way too much of the product, which would be a complete waste because it is expensive and you don't want to waste any. So Mel, whose video I watched, had an incredible idea and we used a MAC brush, like a really fine tip MAC brush, to apply the Latisse, which made it last so much longer, and that is the advice I followed, which is why I think mine lasted so long. In my Christmas makeup haul video, you can see that I got the specific MAC brush that she recommended to apply it with, Latisse. But I lost it in a hotel room that I was staying at, so I found a replacement brush. I have like a bunch of random like brush kits, and this one was like quite similar just because I didn't have time to go out to MAC and get a new one. In the pamphlet that you get with Latisse, it has a bunch of side effects. What the heck? Lid pigmentation, iris pigmentation. Do not use Latisse solution if you are allergic to one of its ingredients. I would hope not. Hair growth outside the treatment area, inflammation, macular edema. Ugh. Well, I don't think any of this matters. The only side effects that I experienced was some nights I would put on too much product, and I can always feel it because it was just too much product. I don't know, like I just put too much on my lash line, and so part of it would like kind of seep into my eyes at night. So then when I would wake up in the morning, my eyes would be like a little bit pink, or the eye that had too much would be a little bit pink. But honestly, by the time I like got up and washed my face or whatever, it died down and it wasn't even that bad to begin with. I took a picture one day just to show you how minimal it was. It was completely worth it in my mind and I think it was just because the eye was irritated a little bit because there was, you know, a foreign substance in there. So, you know. Overall, I was very pleased and surprised with the product and, you know, what an improvement it made on my lashes. When I saw a picture of my eyelashes before I started using Latisse without mascara on, I was like shocked. I didn't believe that my eyelashes had ever been like that short or non-existent because I'd gotten so used to having like these long, luxurious lashes. It just made my life so much easier. You know, I hardly wear mascara anymore, unless I'm doing a full face of makeup like I did today. It's so nice, especially with school, to just get out of bed and head to class and like not look like, I don't know, a bald rat or something. I have actually had people start using Latisse because they've seen my eyelashes. I was talking to a family friend the other day and I was on her boat, so I wasn't wearing any makeup, and she like kept looking at me and she was like, what's going on with your eyelashes? Like, why are they so long? And my dad completely spilled the beans and he was like, well, they didn't used to be that long. She started Latisse. And I was like, you are a salesman. She sent me a picture the other day and she asked her dermatologist about it when she went to the dermatology office, and they set her up with a prescription as well. So I'm kind of excited that it's spreading and people are getting to know this product. The only thing that I had an issue with is that after I'd been using it 7 days a week and after they had reached their peak length, you're supposed to, use it 3 days a week, maintain that length, etc. But I mean, life happens. Like, you use makeup remover wipes, or you rub your eye, or, eyelashes just fall out naturally. The only thing I noticed is my super long lashes that had reached, their peak growth through Latisse were falling out, and they were being replaced by new eyelashes that were only receiving Latisse 3 days a week. So there's no way my lashes will kind of ever be as good as they once were, if that makes sense. I kind of debated, do I just do it all over again? Do I start 7 days a week again? Do I get these baby lashes growing? But again, it's an expensive product, so you don't want to waste it. So I've been kind of glancing around as to if there are similar products for a less expensive price, because I would definitely recommend, the method. It's easy, you do it at home. The only thing I would just be cautious of is there is a big price tag attached to it, and there is kind of a ticking time clock for how long that those amazing lashes are gonna last. Also, you have to consider the fact that eyelash extensions, which I was debating when I first got introduced to Latisse, are expensive as well. I mean, they can be several $100s initially, and then you get them, refilled for anywhere from $50 to $70 every few weeks. There's no perfect solution to having super long eyelashes without having a cost to it. All matters aside, I would say that Latisse is a great option if you're hoping to grow your eyelashes, but aren't sure you really want to invest in going to get eyelash extensions refilled or paying for that up front. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this helped answer any questions you have about Latisse or what it's kind of like to use it or the results you may see. If you have any additional questions, please leave them below and I will do my best to answer them. I encourage you to talk to your dermatologist and see if they can write you a prescription for it, because honestly, I love the product. I had amazing results and I hope you did too. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.